Hola，hi，que tal tu fin de？大家週末係點咧？星期六日係點樣咧 ？So how's your weekend going？ Estoy bien，咁我都 OK 嘅。Me quedé en el piso todo el día。咁我今日真係全日宅咗喺屋企啦。So I was at home all day. Es que mi amiga y sus hijos salieron de Bratislava de noche。咁因為我啲朋友琴晚走咗啦，咁係啦，佢同埋啲細路走咗啦。So my friend and her kids just left last night. Entonces, por fin de nuevo estoy sola y necesito recuperarme. Es que la socialización para mí es muy cansada y como vivimos en el mismo piso por 3 días todo el día, para mí es muy cansada, sino pues sin embargo disfrutamos mucho y me gusta mucho. Solo es que soy de verdad es una introvert y para mí necesito como mucho más me time. So for me it's just like I'm just such an introvert. It's just like being with people, like staying together and then like going out together all day and for 3 days, like for me it's just like really I just need some me time, like just like really like to be on my own. 咁啲內向仔就係咁樣啦，即係其實朋友嚟係超開心嘅咁樣，又玩得好開心啦，咁3日，但係3日24/7咁樣一齊啦，咁即係又同一間屋啦，咁又即係啦，一齊出街啊食飯啦咁咧其實佢哋走咗我就發哇真係好攰啊其實，嗰個就決定咩都唔做啦，我就坐咗屋企，我就喺度係咁煲劇啦咁樣。Entonces solo vi la serie hoy todo el día. Cociné, claro que sí, sin embargo, hice nada。嗰個我真係完全咩都冇做啊！我真係就係全日煲劇啦，即係淨係煮飯食啦咁樣。So I just like I made myself like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then I was just like watching TV series like the whole day, binge watching. And I feel much better now. Like I'm just kind of like so I feel that I have gotten more kind of like myself back together now, entonces para mí es como me siento mucho mejor en el siento de estoy sola y puedo hacer cualquiera lo que me gusta, lo que me acostumbro y no tengo que como pensar sobre cómo se siente otra persona. ¿Me entiendes? And so it's just for me, it's just like I don't have to think about the people, I can just be myself, like do nothing and like and just kind of this is sort of like I just need this sort of like kind of freedom or like just not to care for other people。咁我覺得係一種即係我想做乜都得，或者唔做乜都得，我唔使理人，我唔需要去係咯，即係我唔使顧人哋嘅感受係啦，我唔使理人嘅感受咁樣，咁我就覺得係啦，咁我就覺得真係太好啦咁樣啦咁。So bueno, sí, mucho ha pasado en este día y ahora es como hay muchas cosas necesito procesar, necesito hacer sobre cómo mi visado para vivir en España por el próximo año. Entonces hay muchísimos como cambios de mis planes. So like there are a lot of plain Como se dice? How I'm going to say it? Like, there's just like a lot of change of planning, you know, like and there was just a bit of stress of time and you know like and documents and you know whatever. But I mean, like a lot of have happened in the past 2 days. You know, I have a lot of new information, and then I was like with my friend, and we were going out, and so it's a lot of distractions. But anyway, like we're gonna settle in now. Like I'm going to like continue to get into the process of like applying a visa to stay in France for the next year, and so now I feel more like things are on track. 咁其實呢幾日呢2個禮拜發生好多嘢啦，咁好多嘢搞咧，有好多計劃嘅改變啦，臨時即係原來係啦要做啲乜嘢啊咁樣樣，咁但係咧都開始上軌道啦啲嘢咁所以即係向着呢一個即係嚟緊呢一年要喺西班牙住，咁就要去攞簽證嘅呢一件事咧，咁就做緊好多嘢啦咁樣。咁但係呢幾日即係因為知道啲手續啊，同埋即係有啲嘢啦，咁所以就又突然之間要作出一啲決定嘅改變啊咁樣樣。咁但係咧都搞掂晒㗎啦，咁所以咧就今日當係即係放一個假咁樣樣咯。雖然其實我明明都係不停放緊假。So I was like, okay, let me just take a break for myself. But then I just realized that, well, I've been taking, like, I mean, this is my break the whole time, you know. Es como una pausa para mí. Es como hoy solamente vi la serie. Sin embargo, también me siento que es como por los 2 años últimos, para mí, fue también como una pausa ya, entonces es como una triste. Pero, sin embargo, ahora todo bien y paso a paso me confío que todo vaya bien y voy a conseguir el visado. Entonces, sí, vamos a ver, pero tengo confianza. Bueno, vamos a leer. So let's get to the reading, and like I have a feeling, you know, everything is you know, like going to be good now. So yeah. 咁我哋就今日讀書啦，咁樣樣，咁我都即係我覺得應該係即係啲嘢係順利㗎啦，咁但係即係都唔好費小氣啦，唔好講咁多啦。Read to Resist, Day 415. 當閱讀也是抗爭，第415日。A Concise History of Hong Kong by John Carroll. 香港簡史，從殖民地到特別行政區，著者高馬可，譯者林立偉。For the majority of Hong Kong people, however, the disturbances gave the government new popularity and legitimacy. The 1967 riots seemed to be proof that life in Hong Kong was better than on the mainland, and that the people in Hong Kong had little to gain from any sort of anti-British campaign. David Faour, who was then a student at the University of Hong Kong, writes that the riots of 1967 were the first taste of open action directed against an established government. But for many, the demonstration, the bombs, and the occasional riot confirmed that what they were learning in the press of the excesses of the Cultural Revolution. Forced to choose between the PRC and Hong Kong, most people in Hong Kong identified with the colonial regime as their government. At the same time, they increasingly saw themselves as members of a special community, separate both from the colonial government and from their compatriots on the mainland. 但是對大部分香港人來說，這場動亂賦予了港府新的聲望和合法性。6·7暴動似乎證明了香港的生活比大陸好，也顯示任何形式的反英運動對香港人都沒有好處。當時是香港大學學生的科大衛寫道：6·7暴動是首次公開反抗現政府的行動，對許多人來說，示威、炸彈和不時發生的暴動證明報上所載有關文化大革命的暴行是事實。 被迫在中國和香港之間做選擇的香港人，大多認為殖民地政權是他們的政府，同時他們越來越視自己為一個特殊群體的成員，既區別於殖民地政府，又不同於中國大陸的同胞。Entonces, esta lectura hoy se trata el sentimiento de la gente de Hong Kong en esta época es que es como muy especial y diferente que de la gente en China, claro que sí, es que es como comprobaron lo que pasó o lo que describió en la prensa sobre la revolución cultural en China, fueron verdaderos, fueron muy malas y entonces es como un sentimiento de que el gobierno colonial fue su régimen de hecho. Entonces es como, para mí es como parece que el gobierno colonial ganó como, no una guerra, pero como un partido con el gobierno china. Y entonces desde allí la gente de Hong Kong mucho más se sientaron que ellos son Hong Kong, ellos son gente de Hong Kong, sino y no son gente de China. So it's kind of like that there's not a lot of people or a lot of historians actually said this, like it's just that the identity of like a Hong Konger, like when does it really start, or when did it become more concrete, like and I think like this is a very pivotal moment, like during the riots of the 1967, is that like even though people might not think the colonial government is like doing a very good job, we know all about the corruption or everything, but then it's also that like it is now people are seeing that like, oh, Hong Kong is actually better than China, which I'm sorry, like I shouldn't be so smug about it, but yeah, and so like this is really like a very important point, like of the identity of a Hong Konger that is coming together. I mean, like at this point we're still not like ditching the idea of like we're Chinese or like in the ethnical sense, but still, like it's really just, you can see that because of what was being done by the leftists, like this extreme like radical actions that actually is not doing any favor for the Chinese Communist Party in Hong Kong. 咁係啦，咁所以其實我諗一直以來大家都好都會感受到，或者起碼譬如我自己一路成長，我都會好覺得即係1967暴動呢樣嘢係幾係奠定咗，或者即係種下咗一個好深嘅根基，就係即係香港人呢個身份，即係我係香港人，我唔係中國人，或者我唔係大陸人啦，不如咁講係啦，即係咁，所以呢樣嘢其實我諗係嗰種即係都成日都有講啊，香港人都係衰格㗎啦，即係我哋都會覺得我哋自己即係好似勁啲，即係會睇唔起啲大陸人啊咁樣，咁即係我諗即係其實係67，即係因為嗰一種即係見到大陸嗰個情況，文革嘅情況，咁然後即係跟住發展落嚟嘅事情，即係左派喺香港做嘅嘢，都係留下咗自己，其實係佢哋自己種落咗個禍根，就係即係大家點解唔中意中共或者唔信中共，或者即係咁就係即係呢個文革嘅問題啦，同埋即係左派喺呢個時候喺香港做嘅呢啲嘢咁67嘅暴動係真係好大影響嘅咁我覺得細個即係我阿嫲都會即係同我講呢啲嘢咁，所以我諗我都好根深蒂固，就係即係我都會覺得即係總之大陸就冇好嘢㗎啦，即係咁樣，中共就係衰人咯咁樣。 所以即係琴日讀到曾鈺成嘅時候，我都會覺得啊，其實如果調翻轉頭，即係如果我屋企係當時嘅情況係調轉，即係可能即係我屋企可能原來細個都同我講話啊，其實共產黨好啊，或者我哋即係或者即係殖民政府即係其實係唔啱啊，我哋唔應該被殖民啊咁，我都唔知我會唔會係即係另一邊咧咁。咁我估啊呢排都係成日諗呢啲嘢嘅，即係 so I've always been thinking like I've always been overthinking. I'm a person who overthink like a lot, but like I guess recently I think more about like if I weren't being brought up the way that I was brought up, like would I still be who I am today, or would I still think the way that I'm thinking right now, you know? 即係我會覺得啊，細個如果唔係阿嫲同我講呢啲，或者阿嫲點樣教我，屋企點樣樣，咁我係咪都會咁嘅咧？咁嗱，但係我屋企一啲都唔黃㗎嚇，即係我屋企一啲都唔係嗰啲即係要上街啊，要會出聲，我屋企唔係嗰啲人嚟㗎嚇，即係我呢樣嘢唔知喺邊度嚟㗎。But then you know like my family was never kind of like an activist kind of family, okay? So like they would never go on the protest, they would, you know, like they wouldn't do any kind of like, they wouldn't even say anything, even if they see any unjust or something, you know, like, and well, for this I don't know where it come from, but yeah. Sí pienso que como ¿cómo se dice? Mi pasión de como movimiento y sobre como la justicia es como donde, de dónde, no sé de dónde, pero es como, también pienso que si hubiera creciendo diferente con una familia diferente o una familia que apoyó el Partido de Comunista, será como una persona diferente también, no sé. Para mí es una pregunta muy interesante y sí pienso mucho en eso. Bueno, ya y nos vemos mañana. 咁係咯，咁我哋今日就嚟到呢度咯，聽日再見啦。So I'll see you again tomorrow then. Bye, ciao, buenas noches.